What is going on, guys? So welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about military finance, like I said. So how to save money in the military. It's pretty simple. I've got three main tips, but we'll delve into them a little deeper. But the three main tips are just plain out simple. Don't waste your money. Tip number one is don't waste your money. Tip number two is live on less than you earn. That way you're saving money. And then invest in your TSP. That is number three. Invest in your TSP. TSP is your military retirement. So many people don't even know what the TSP is, and it's a great tool that is given to you by the U.S. Army for retirement. All right, so for tip number one, don't waste your money. People love wasting money on alcohol and partying. This is a huge thing, especially with single soldiers in the barracks. They want to go out on the weekends and spend money on alcohol and such. And let's just say you spend $30 a weekend. That's over $120 a month. And that's being conservative. I know people that spend maybe $100 a weekend and $400 a month. And that's almost all of your base pay in alcohol and partying for something that's going to make you feel like crap, and really you don't get anything out of it. So it's really a huge waste of money. Number two is food. A lot of people, and I'm guilty of this too, go get food every now and then. But I know a lot of people that eat out at least once a day. So we'll just talk about once a day, but a lot of people eat out 2-3 times a day per meal. So if you eat, $8 a day at Subway getting a sandwich, that's $64 a week. That's crazy. $64 a week when you get paid to go eat at the Defect $256 a month on food. And the little things add up, plus like people pick up a Monster or whatever, that's $2 here, $3 there, $5 a week here on random crap that doesn't add any benefit. I do buy Monsters, but I buy them in bulk, and I budget it into my money, and I allow myself room to get Monsters, but I buy them in bulk so they're cheaper. Now this isn't really a waste of money, but because you do need a car, but so many people buy ridiculously expensive cars in the military and have $150 car payment a month, and then plus $30 in gas and insurance, on insurance. So that's a huge waste of money. I paid cash for my car. I paid like $4,000 or $5,000 cash for my car. So I'm not having a car payment. It's reliable, great gas mileage. I went all week and barely used half a tank of gas. So that is fantastic. Number four is tobacco. I know people that dip and spend well over $20 a week on dip, and then there's a lot of people in the military that dip, vape, jewel, smoke. So that is ridiculous. $20 a week on dip. Juuling is expensive. It's $17 for 4 pods, and I can go through a pod a day. So I've pretty much given up juuling unless I get sent pods from my folks back home or somebody gives me some pods. Vaping, I know it's like $60 for vape juice, and then like $3-4 for a coil. If you break the glass, that's another $3 or $4. And then cigarettes, I don't smoke, so I don't know how much a pack of cigarettes are. I'm guessing like $5. So that can easily add up to, I don't even know, like well over $70 on tobacco and nicotine products a week. And that's ridiculous. That is just crazy. And then number 5 is how to waste your money. Clothes shopping every weekend. I know people that go out and get the brand newest Jordans every weekend. I gotta have this new jacket. A little known fact for you guys. I haven't bought clothes once since I've been in the Army. I picked up this t-shirt at NTC because I needed it, and I bought like one other t-shirt at Marshall's or something like that. But nothing compared to what these other people do. I went back home on leave, packed up all the clothes I wanted and brought them with me, and shoes and stuff. So I haven't really spent any money, significant amount of money on clothes, and I know people that spend well over $20 to $50 a weekend on clothes. So that is ridiculous. Now, when we're talking about saving money, you do need to realize that the Army has fixed expenses that not a lot of people tell you about. So what I'm talking about is your uniform. So once a year, you don't have to, but if you want to be a squared away soldier, you're supposed to. Once a year, you're supposed to buy a new uniform. The Army gives you a uniform allowance. It's built into your pay, and that's well over $100. The top, the jacket is like $40, and then the pants are like $50 or $60, and the hat is like $10, $15. If you get new boots, those can be well over $100 in themselves. Boot blousers, $3, $4. Socks, t-shirt. The t-shirts themselves are like $15 or something crazy like that. So you need to be smart with your money, so when you do have to buy something like that, you've got the money to do it. You do have to have a haircut every 2 weeks. So the haircuts at the PX are $10 plus, I do a $3 tip, so that's $16 every 2 weeks. Dry cleaning and alterations. You are gonna have to get your uniform altered if you get promoted. You're gonna have to take your dress uniform and get it sewn on, get the rank sewn on and whatever. You gotta get it dry cleaned if you got an event coming up. So that can easily be $20 to $40 depending on if you do it all at once or whatever. Getting your OCPs, the name tabs sewn on, that's pretty expensive too. And then you're gonna have to get new ribbons and medals. You're always going to be getting medals, getting ribbons, and it's just another expense you gotta have. So for me, I'm an E3 private first class with less than 2 years in the U.S. Army. I make $1,932 a month. So every 2 weeks, that's $936. So what you need to do with this money, you've got $936. After taxes and everything, I put 10% of that money into the TSP. Now, I highly recommend during AIT, I did this during AIT just to get it rolling and get ahead of the game. I put 25% of my paycheck into the Roth TSP. You really don't have anything to spend money on in AIT that's going to interfere with putting 25% of your paycheck in there just to get it rolling. And now that I got out of a training environment, I put 10% of that money into the TSP, and then I put $50 a month into my savings just to build that up, but I can always transfer more money from my checkings into my savings. I'm gonna get more into investing. I just need to find the time and get somebody that's really intelligent on the subject to help me out, but that's what I do. So that's 10% of my money into the retirement, $50 a month into savings. So after everything, every 2 weeks, I've got $500 to spend. That's after anything. That's after internet, car, and phone and everything. I've got about $500 to spend. So, and anything I don't spend goes to my savings. So that's how I budget my money. A big tip: I use an app on my phone called Fudget. It's a budgeting app. Every 2 weeks, I just go in there and create a new budget, $500, and I budget my money. I try not to spend $500 every 2 weeks, and most of the time I'm pretty successful in that because I really don't have anything to spend money on. That's just more money that goes into my checkings, and then I can transfer over into my savings. But if you're a big spender, I definitely recommend using Fudget or any app on your phone to budget your money. That's what I do. So yeah, after everything, I've got $500 to spend on myself. I try to spend less than that, but you do have to live a little, treat yourself. You are working hard, but you can't treat yourself if you're wasting your money on a lot of dumb stuff. So that's how you can waste your money in the military and expenses that you're gonna have to have in the military, and then what to do with your money. Just make sure you're spending less than you earn and you will be fine. As long as you're investing, especially in the retirement fund, spending less than you earn and not wasting your money, you're setting yourself up for success in the U.S. Army. As long as you're generating income, saving that income, and generating wealth in your retirement, you are setting yourself up for success. And then as your paycheck grows, that 10% grows. As you get promoted, that 10% in your retirement grows. You can start adding more into your savings account. and you'll be good to go. The Army really is a great way to save money. People like to hate on how you don't get paid that much, but you get paid plenty. $500 every 2 weeks is plenty for me to spend. Like, most of the time I don't even come close to spending that. Now, I'm a little tight with my money, but you could easily waste your money and you could easily spend $700 a month and not make any money, be $200 in the hole. When you get out of basic training in AIT, you will have a little nest egg. I think it's like $3,000, maybe $2,500. And then once you get into AIT, it'll build a little bit because you're really not spending that much money. So I got out of AIT, and I was sitting on a nice little $6,000 nest egg. I highly recommend. Now, you're gonna have to have, stuff to buy. Don't waste that nest egg after basic training on random Xbox crap that you don't need, or go out and buy like a $30,000 car. You don't need that. You don't need that. I have a $4,000 car that cut into my nest egg a little bit, but it's gonna last me a long time. It's great on gas mileage. It's not bleeding me now. I've got it. It's mine, and I can move forward and continue saving. So those are how soldiers waste their money, people in the military waste their money, and what you need to do to save money and be successful. Live on less than you earn, invest, and don't waste your money, and you will be successful with military finance. Those are just a few tips. I hope they helped you out and gave you a little insight. Any questions, comments, hit me down in the comment section below, or you can ask them on my Instagram at pwilson35. I get back to everybody. So yeah, I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.